Well, hello everybody and happy Tuesday. It's Tuesday, August 30th, 2022 at 7 p.m. Eastern. And this is Lisa Freeman with from stampingwithlisa.com. And I am so glad to have you guys join me today for another fun video. Spice Girl, you're so funny. Another beautiful card. How does she come up with them with no Tillamook ice cream? I don't know. I'm going through withdrawals. I mean, it's like so bad. I want some ice cream so bad. I really, really want some ice cream. Hello, everybody. Hey, Antoinette. Hey, Laura. Hey, Robin. Hey, Spice Girl. Hey, Terry. Hey, Brenda. Hey, Lynn. Hey, Dolores. Hey, Enika. Hey, Julie. Hey, Kathy. Hey, Sherry. Hey, Judy. How's everybody doing? It is another hot one today. I am tired too. I have not done much of anything today. It's just been one of those days where I've been so lazy, and I changed my mind on what to make tonight like 18 times, and I had everything planned what I was gonna do. Oh no, this is blurry. Really blurry. Are you guys seeing blurry, or is it just me? Uh-oh, this is not good. Why is it blurry? I just cleaned the screen too. Clear? You guys are seeing clear? Okay, I don't know what's going on, but I am seeing very blurry screen. All right, that's so weird. I don't know what's going on, but hopefully mine, oh, there it goes. Okay, mine just cleared up. It's like it was not focused or something. Weird. Okay. Can you hear me okay? Hopefully. I actually had to delete YouTube on my phone today, and my phone said this morning that it was full and it couldn't do anything. It wouldn't do anything because the memory thing was full or whatever, storage. And I was like, what? So I looked in the storage and it said YouTube was taking up 33 gigabytes out of 64. So that's like half my phone storage. And I'm like, how could one app take up that much storage? And so I go in there and I looked up on YouTube how to get rid of it, you know, how to like shrink it down or whatever. But I had all these videos that I had recorded on live that were still downloading from like a month ago. So there was 28 videos that were still downloading. I don't know how that happened, but I had to delete the whole app and start all over from scratch because it wasn't wasn't working for me. So now I've got it back down to 29 gigabytes in my phone, so it's working good. So maybe that's part of the problem of why my phone's not been working so good, but I don't know. Well, I'm glad you guys can hear me and see me. That's good. Yes, Mary says, remember, Lisa, nothing tastes as good as being thin feels. Yes. I remember that. You know, back when I was like 16 or 17, I was really thin. It's hard to remember like 40 years ago. I was always thin growing up. It wasn't until I got to college and then I put on, you know, like the freshman 15 and the sophomore 20 and then I just gained weight. But then I lost it all. Like one time I did Nutrisystem and I lost like 80 pounds and got back down to almost my high school weight. And then I gained it all back. And then I've lost it, gained it, lost it. I never got all the way back down to that again, but I'm trying. I'm really trying. So hello, hello. Hey, Starla. Hey, Sandy. Hey, Beth. Hey, Betty. Hey, Letitia. Everybody's doing good, and y'all can see me and hear me. That's so good. So I was going to do something with embossing folders today, and I watched a bunch of videos and fell asleep while I was watching the videos and took a 2-hour nap. And I only woke up because I guess the videos just kept playing, you know, one after the other while I was asleep. And so the phone was like laying on my chest while I was just laying there. And all of a sudden, I guess this commercial came on and it was like, rah, 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 like an alarm clock. And I just kind of jumped up and I'm like, what's going on? What's going on? And it was like on my phone, just beeping. I was like, oh my God, that just scared me. But it had been 2 hours and I'm thinking, it felt like I just blinked my eyes shut and already 2 hours went by. But I got a phone call at 6:45 this morning from one of my peeps at work that they were sick and not coming in. And I said, ugh, really? You're going to do this to me again? So I had to find coverage. Of course, nobody wants to answer their phone that early in the morning. So I was getting ready to go in to work, and finally somebody replied that they'd do it for me. So I was like, yeah. So I found out this stamp set that I showed you guys the other day is a really old one. And it just dawned on me, this has been sitting here for like a month, and I realized what happened when I went to my downline Sherry's house for the weekend about 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago, maybe 3 weeks ago. We had a thing, like a retreat, and I took all my stuff to show everybody, you know, if they wanted to sign up what they got. And somehow my set that went with it disappeared, and I got this one in return. And I don't know how that happened, because this was actually one of the door prizes. So this is not the set you get. It's this one. And I didn't realize it till the last video. And I'm like, it's called Making Plans is the one that you get. So you get all this stuff for free if you sign up. And there's only 2 days left today. Well, today, tomorrow, and Thursday. No, wait a minute. Today's the 30th. So tomorrow's the last day. So Thursday is the 1st. Wow. I can't believe fall is almost here. Thank God. I'm so sick of this hot weather. So if you want to sign up, you get $125 of product plus all this kit here. The planner, the stamp set, these 3 notebooks, and this planner is so pretty. I know I've showed it to you a million times, but it's so gorgeous. I love it, love it. And you get all this stuff in there, and it's just beautiful. So if you want to get this planner, the only way to get it is to sign up, and tomorrow's the last day. And also tomorrow's the last day of celebration. So anything you want to get for free, make sure you do that. And then don't forget, you don't get this stamp set. This is old. Sorry about that. I've been showing you the wrong one for like a month. And if your order is over $50, you get these, the card kit to make these 4 cards. And I had several people message me that they do like the card kits better. So I'm just going to keep doing the kits then. And you can, the video will always be on my website, on my YouTube channel. So you can always find the video to make it. So I'll do the kits, and then if your order's over $100, you also get these pearls this month. So that's a cool kit. And this card, we're using these 2 stamp sets tonight, the Celebrate Sunflowers and Nature's Harvest. I decided, since that Paper Pumpkin kit was so popular and everybody loved it, that and it's sold out, so nobody can get it anymore. So I figured I'll just do a card kind of like that, so you can use what we do have if you missed out on that kit. I'm hoping they're going to bring it back as a regular kit that everybody can buy, but in case they don't, why is my camera crooked? Or my paper's crooked one. I don't know. Here. Everything's crooked. I don't know. Let me see. Nope, that makes it worse. I don't know. My whole placemat is crooked. Anyway, I just lost my train of thought. Oh, the sunflower kit. So I'm hoping they bring that back as a regular kit, and then everybody can get it, because a lot of people from other countries said that they can't get it either. So I feel really bad for all those people like in Europe and Australia and places like that they can't even get paper pumpkins. So hopefully it'll be a kit for everybody. But until then, you can make something kind of similar using these stamp sets that we do have, and I'm pretty sure they're available because they're not brand new, so they've been around a while. So we're going to do a 1 sheet wonder tonight. So we're going to make 4 of these cards. So here's what you need. 1 sheet of vanilla, 8.5 by 11 vanilla. Let me move that up higher. And then you need 4 of these. These are Mary Merlot, 8.5 by 5.5. I tried it with Razzleberry, and I tried it with Blackberry Bliss, and the Merlot seemed to work the best. So I thought Blackberry would work well, but it didn't. It looked too black instead of purpley. And then you need 4 pieces of vanilla to go inside your card. And this is what I did on the inside. Nothing spectacular, just one of those. And then 4 of these little pieces of vanilla, 5/8 by 3. And mine are already like sponged a little bit because I just grabbed a scrap out of my bin and it was already sponged. which I'm going to do anyway. So I thought, oh, that's good. Saves me a step. Oh, let me scoot this over. Hold on. There we go. My chair is squeaking. All right, so hopefully you can see that. Yes. Oh, Beth just said, can you move it to your left a little more? Okay, can you guys see that now? It's a straighter, hopefully. All right. I'm trying to read some comments. Listening to you. Oh, Terry says you're listening to me while driving home from tennis. Well, yeah, I hope you're not going to get into an accident. Wow. 4 times a week. You must be thin, because if I played tennis 4 times a week, I think I'd be thin. Great news above. What is great news? Let me see. What did I miss? Wait a minute. Did I miss something? Oh, Debbie Spicer. What's going on? Something's going good. Everything is good. So your husband must be doing better. That's good. All right, so let's get started. So I already folded these in half, so we don't need to do anything with these. And then the inside we'll stamp in a minute when we get to that stamp. All right, so we're gonna start with the big piece. So I'm gonna get a scrap paper. Oh, and also don't forget, if you do order, make sure you use the host code. Tomorrow's the last day for this one. On Thursday, I'll have a new code, but this one is good through Thursday until I do the next video. I hardly ever put the orders in like that day, so it's usually good for several days later, but please don't forget to use the host code if your order is less than $150. If it's over $150, then don't use a host code because you would get the free stuff. So don't do that because I don't want to take the free stuff from you. All right, so first we're going to start with the sunflower, and this is crushed curry. So we're going to ink this up. And whenever I have a big stamp, I like to ink it up upside down. All right, so we're going to stamp this once. I'm going to do each one 3 times. So we're going to have 1, 2, and 3. And I probably should huff on it. I'm wearing my little nightgown and it's falling down. My little sleeve is falling down when I lean forward. All right, ink it up again, and we're going to stamp once, twice, 3 times a lady. Remember that song? Loved Lionel Richie. All right, so we're just going to do that a few more times. You don't want to get them like straight in a row. Let's try and get them all different places. And then just keep doing it because we want to put that in the background for all of them. And I think we can fit at least one more. So we'll put one right here. And then just do it a couple more times. And I think we could actually kind of fit a couple more off here. I don't want to do full strength, but let's stamp that off and do one right there until we run out. All right, so there we go. So we've got our whole page covered in that. And then we're not done with the yellow because what I want to do is sponge a little bit. So I'm going to take my yellow, tap off, and I'm just going to make the ones, not all of them, just the main ones, darker. So we're just going to highlight those main ones so that they really pop off the page. So ta-da, doesn't look beautiful. And also I'm going to sponge these little pieces here for my words. So they're already kind of sponged a little bit, but I'm just going to add a little bit more because it's better to do that before you stamp it because you don't want to smear your words on here. So there we go. So I better not get a phone call tomorrow morning because I'm going to be really upset. I do not like getting woken up by a call from somebody from work. Then you know it's got to be bad because they're going to call in and say they're sick. And the one who keeps doing it, I'm pretty sure is not really, really sick. That's what's making me even more mad. But, you know, what can you do? You can't prove that they're not sick. All right, so then we're inking this up. This is Mary Merlot. So we're gonna ink this up, and what I'm gonna do is cut this. When I finish, I'm cutting it across the middle, and I'm gonna have like 2 cards here and then 2 cards on the other side. So I'm gonna do this like down here, then I'm gonna turn it around and do the other side. So I'm gonna put these flowers here and stamp off again with these, and then ink it up again and do the same thing. So we'll have some here and have some like, let me see. I don't want to go off the page here because then I won't be able to stamp it again because, you know, you get that line there. Let's see if I can fit one right there. All right, so then I'm going to spin it around, do the other side, and then put some here and here, and then another one here, and like here, there we go. All right, so that looks cute. So it's gonna be like this designer paper, you know, where you cut it down the middle and you have both sides. Oh, I forgot, let's do the inside while we've still got that out. So this will be the inside of our cards. So I'm just gonna stamp the bottom corner of each one. I love this stamp, it's so cute. And you know what you can do? If you have this, I know I had a blender pen right here. Here we go. If you have a blender pen, look, I have a gem on it. It's a sparkly one. You can always take this and color it. And I can do that on my, this one too, if I wanted to. See how that color blends? Really pretty. So I'm not gonna do it on the other ones, just the, oops, it's a little bit of yellow in there too. Let's just do it just on the dark ones. But that'll make it pop a little bit too. Isn't that cute? So that gives you a little bit of color in there. All right, so that's the inside. Let's put it a little bit down there. Let's do that again with this. It works really well with like dark colors, like navy, Night of Navy. And I'll do it on these in a second. But you need to do it while it's still pretty wet. You know, like if you wait a couple hours, I don't know if it'll still work, but probably. But I think it works better when it's fresh. Isn't that pretty? It just adds a little pop to it. And there's nothing in here but glycerin. It's not water, but it's, you could probably use the aqua painter too, or the water brush, whatever we call it now. I like the aqua painters better, I think, but. All right, so there's the inside, and then just wipe it clean. So we're done with the Mary Merlot. Then we're gonna go to, what is next? Let's see. Next we're gonna, oh, let's do the words next while I still have that color. Not out, but I just put it away, but we're gonna get it out again. We're gonna do our words real quick. So I've got thank you right here on all of them. You could put whatever saying you want to, birthday, thank you, whatever, it doesn't matter. I'm gonna put it right in the middle, and then I'm gonna trim the edges. You could do a banner, you could do a tag, you could do whatever you want. I did them like in a, just a triangle edge. Like I just snipped it diagonally on the ends. Oops. So I did this like that. All right, so there we go. Now we're done with Mary Merlot. All right, so let's put that away. All right, we're gonna go to the green. So the green I've got is Old Olive. I'm gonna put this out of the way so I don't mess it up. All right, so here we go. We've got green, and we're gonna do our leaves. Now this leaf is from, I wanna say Hello Harvest. It was sitting on my table. There is a leaf that goes with the sunflower, but I didn't like that leaf with this, so I decided to change it to this one. So it looked prettier. I did the other one first and I didn't like it. I'm gonna stamp off because I don't want it really, really dark. And then I'm just gonna put some leaves like all over, not really attached to anything, but just kind of floating around because it doesn't really go with this sunflower, but it looks pretty just hanging out. So that's what we're gonna do. Let's put one here. Just gives it a pop of green color. So we'll just keep putting a few of these around. And I just needed some green in there somewhere. Let's put one there. Oops, I double tapped off that one. Maybe one more here. All right, so I think that's enough green. Then that was Old Olive. And I better read some comments because I know I've been not paying attention. Hold on. Get my blender pen. Let's see. Can you? Oh yeah. Oops. I'm way behind on the comments here. Let's see. Like the color blending on the sheet. Oh, good. Well, I've missed a lot of comments. Okay. Oh, good news, Debbie Spicer. I'm so glad your husband's okay. Good news. Prayers definitely work. Yes, they do. All the shimmerettes are in the house. Yes, we are. Like the color blending. It's slick leave. That is exactly what it is. Slick leave. Instead of sick leave, it's slick leave because, yes, I'm not happy about it. And if he calls again, I think I'm going to have to do something about it. But he is a good worker. That's the problem. He's really good. But this lately is just driving me crazy. Let's see. Oops. Oh, blender pens, page 129. 3 in a pack. Yep, 3 in a pack. They're last you for a while. Have those stamp sets, but could never think outside the box with the sunflower sets. Oh, good. I'm glad you can use them. Use blender pens with colored pencils. I've done that before too. All right, so I caught up on everything, I think. All right, so now I just wanted to add some blue. So I was trying to figure out how to add blue to this, and so I came up with this. This blobby stamp is in the one of them. I can't remember which one. I think it's in the Nature's Harvest one. So this is Balmy Blue, and I stamped off, but I just wanted to get a little bit of blue kind of in the background, so it kind of looked a little bit watercolory. And so I'm just going to fill in with a little bit of blue in the background. And I thought it just needed something in there. So I'm just going to throw that in. I tried sponging it, but it didn't look very good sponged. So, but I just liked that blue color. So there we go. And then what I did was I decided to splatter it a little bit. So I took the blue and I smushed it together. And you could do any color. If you want to do the Mary Merlot color splattered, you can do that. But I just decided to use the blue one. And then I took the water painter and I just squeezed a drop of water in here. Well, I did. Hold on. There we go. Oh, you guys can't even see that. Hold on. Okay, so there you go. So here's the lid, and then it's some blue ink in there. So what I did was I took it, let's get something to hit it on, and then hit it like this, and it just made a little bit of a splatter on there. Take a little bit more. And you'll just get a little bit of a splatter, not a ton, but just gives you something extra pizzazz. You can see it. Can you see it on there? I love it. You can see it a little bit. I can see it more than you can see it. Let me get some on this side. You can do this with any color. All you do is just squeeze it in the lid or take a drop of your ink refill and just a drop of water, kind of spread it out. Our old pads used to squish better than the new pads do. All right, that's good. And wipe that off. All right. So now we're done with everything except cutting it up. So this is what it looks like now, done. So we're gonna cut it into 4 card fronts. So first I'm going to cut it down the middle at 4 1/4. And you know I like to do mine upside down. So we're going to go to 4 1/4 and cut. We've got 2. So we're going to cut it at 5 1/2. So now we've got 4 pieces, equal pieces. They're 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. So now you got to cut it down just a little bit more for a card front. And I want to cut off this side right here. So I'm going to cut off 1/4 inch off of the bottom and the side. So I'm going to make 4 inches and 5 1/4. So there's one card front, and you can save these little pieces if you want to put inside the card. So this one, I think I'm going to cut off this side and the bottom. So you can just decide on each one which side, like if you messed up or if it's like not as pretty on one side. And save all these pieces if you want to put them on the inside or do something with them. All right, so then on the other half, again, we're going to cut it at 5 1/2 first, and then just decide which edge do you want to take off. So I want to take off this edge and the bottom. So we'll go back to 5 1/4 and 4. So there's 3 and one more. So on this one, I definitely want to take off this side and I think the bottom. So we'll do 5 1/4 and 4. All right, so now they're all done. So we've got these beautiful card fronts. And we're done with our cutter. And we're just gonna put them together. So we have all these little extra pieces here. All right, so I got 2 ribbons with me. So I brought this one that is woven ribbon, and then this is the one that I used on the card. So I was trying to figure out which one I liked better. Which one do you guys like better? And we can change it if you guys, we'll see which one is the most popular. You can put the ink from the pad onto the stamping block. Yeah, I do that too sometimes. Yeah, I like the balmy blue. My comments are stuck. Okay, here we go. Oh, Patricia, you came in late. Got to watch the replay. Yeah, well, my employee is supposed to find a replacement himself. I've just been very nice about it and done it for him, but he is supposed to find his own replacement. So next time, if he does it again, I'm going to say, you're going to have to find your own replacement or go to work, because I'm tired of spending all my time at home doing that. And luckily I have a really great front office team, and usually somebody will always do it. I mean, I don't hardly ever have to really go in all that much, but unless we're really shorthanded. Like last week we had 3 people out, so I had to go do it. Love one sheet wonders. Me too, because you get 4 cards in one. All right, Beth says you could shimmer it up while it's one big piece and then add the strip to the inside. Oh, yep, I could. Too late now. Oh, hey, Deborah. You came across me by accident. Well, that's good. Thinner one, woven, gold, thinner, thinner, gold. Okay, most everybody likes the thin one. Thinner, sheer, like the sheer, shiny. Okay, I would say it's probably 3/4 for the gold one. But this one is really pretty on there too. We could do 2 of each. Why don't we do that? We'll do a couple of each one. How about that? Let me get my scissors. We'll do 2 of each, then everybody will be happy. So just cut it about 1 inch longer on each side, and then same with the gold one. You want about 1 inch longer on each side. We're doing a faux bow. All right, so let's put it together. So I'm gonna do the inside first. Oh, look, I got a little bit of splatter on that. Oh, looks pretty though, doesn't it? All right, so these go on the inside, and we're gonna be using our green glue. Uh-oh, it's not coming out. I need to bring a pin in here. Hold on. I know what I can do. Maybe this will work. The tip of my thingamabobber, my take your pick tool. It didn't work. Oh! We had an accident. That is a little bit too much there. We exploded on the card. Yikes. Good thing that wasn't in my pants. Okay. I do have a funny joke for you, though. Somebody sent me. I'll tell you that in a second. Let me get the inside put together, and then I'll tell you the joke. It's a funny one. Everybody liked the one from last time, and the vajacial. I still can't get over that. If you missed the last video, you'll have to go back and look at that, because that was hysterical. I'm telling you, we have fun at work. There's always something fun going on. You gotta have fun at work, otherwise it just drags. And then you're miserable the whole time. So you gotta laugh. Because complaining doesn't do anything except make you unhappy. So that's why I laugh at everything. Okay, so there's the insides done. All right, so the front, we're gonna put the ribbons on. Oh, let me tell you a joke. All right, so this was sent to me by Lori Turner. Oh, and some of you guys thought that joke the other day was about me, the gynecologist one. Some of y'all said, what gynecologist do you go to? And we're asking me questions about the gynecologist. The joke was not about me. I did not have all the glitter down there. That's an old joke that has been around for a long time. So that was not about me. All right, a farmer stopped by the local mechanic shop to have his truck fixed. They couldn't do it while he waited, so he said he didn't live far and would just walk home. On the way home, he stopped at the hardware store and bought a bucket and a gallon of paint. He then stopped by the feed store and picked up a couple of chickens and a goose. However, struggling outside the store, he now had a problem, how to carry his entire purchases home. While he was scratching his head, he was approached by a little old lady who told him that she was lost. She asked, "Can you tell me how to get to 1603 Mockingbird Lane?" The farmer said, "Well, as a matter of fact, my farm is very close to that house and I could walk you there, but I can't carry this whole lot." The old lady suggested, "Why don't you put the can of paint in the bucket, carry the bucket in one hand, put a chicken under each arm, and carry the goose in your other hand?" "Why, thank you," he said, and proceeded to walk the old lady home. On the way, he says, "Let's take a shortcut down this alley. We'll be there in no time." The little old lady looked him over cautiously and said, "I'm a lonely widow without a husband to defend me. How do I know that when we get in the alley, you won't hold me up against the wall, pull up my skirt, and have your way with me?" The farmer said, "Holy smokes, lady, I'm carrying a bucket, a gallon of paint, 2 chickens, and a goose. How in the world could I possibly hold you up against the wall and do that?" The little old lady replied, "Set the goose down, cover him with the bucket, put the paint on top of the bucket, and I'll hold the chickens." I thought that was cute. That was not what I expected in the end. So I thought that was cute. So thank you, Lori, for sending me that joke. All right, so we're going to put the ribbon on about maybe 1.5 inches from the bottom and put it on with some tape. And set that aside and then go to the next one. So we're doing 2 of each one. Did you guys like that one? Little old lady. She's a rascal, isn't she? All right, and then here's the one with the woven ribbon. So we'll do that. That kind of covers up the sunflower a little bit, but that's okay. I do like this ribbon. All right, one more. I love these flowers with the sunflower. I forget what they're called, like, what are they, Black-Eyed Susans or something. Brown-Eyed Susans, Black-Eyed Susans, something like that. All right, so we got all those on. So we're gonna glue them. I'm gonna use my green glue again. Hopefully it doesn't squirt out everywhere. And put that on the back. No more explosions. Alrighty. I have ink all over myself. I got that red ink from this one, the Mary Merlot, all over my hands today. And for some reason, it doesn't matter if you wash your hands 10 times. It doesn't come off until you wash your hair, usually. Like, when I take a shower, then the ink comes off when I wash my hair. But just soap doesn't seem to get it off. I don't know why. Oops. This one kind of stretches when you rub it. All right. So, I can't read the comments. Let me scroll it up a little bit. Oops. Here we go. Oh, cone flowers. They're called cone flowers. Ah, oh, somebody says Black-Eyed Susan. Adorable joke. You gotta love the old ladies. Yep. Very cute. Okay, got a lot of laugh from that. I think it's cone flowers. That seems to be the general consensus. Cone flowers. All right, almost done. This is an easy way to make 4 cards though, doing these one sheet wonders. And you could use any set you want. I just liked the sunflowers, and I thought since everybody was so upset that we didn't have refills for that paper pumpkin, this would be a good way to get some sunflower cards that were kind of similar. Basically the same color scheme almost. But the kit is a little bit easier. All right, so there we go. Now we're gonna put a little bit of ribbon on the front. So I just put a little piece through. This is my faux bow technique. It's not really a bow, it's just a knot. And you could put it wherever you want to. We'll do this one in the middle. And then we'll put the words on the side. But this saves you a little bit of ribbon if you don't wrap it all the way around and you just do like a little bit towards the back. Then you're not wasting so much because the ribbon is not cheap. Plus it makes a nice flat knot on there. And a lot of times I'll put a glue dot right behind it to keep it flat down. So if you wanted to, you can get your little take your pick tool and grab a little glue dot and put it right under the knot there just to hold it in place. That's a good little tip there. And then it won't move on you. And then we're going to do the same thing with this one. So grab your other ribbon and put it underneath. This is kind of stretchy. It's like gauze. It's kind of like, reminds me of gauze. It's very stretchy. Like an ace bandage, kind of. And we'll put a glue dot under this one too. Let me do that one real quick. So cone flowers. That's a new one. I've never had a cone flower in my yard before. I mowed the grass last night. Oh my God, it was so hot. I started out, there was a little breeze, and then about halfway through the breeze died and I was just sweating. So I did my hose at the end, you know, where I put the hose straight up in the air and just let it rain on me. It felt so good. I was soaking wet, but it felt good. All right, so let's put a glue dot under those. There we go. But today was definitely a pajama day and a nap day. That's my favorite kind of day, when you stay in your pajamas and get to take a nap. Ugh, if little kids only knew how great a nap was, they would never complain. That's what my daughter said to me one day. She said, if only I knew when I was a little kid how much naps were just so great, I never would have cried about it. because she used to hate taking a nap. Oh, I gotta trim these. So you can either leave them like this. You could cut a, let's do a couple each way. So you could cut a little banner. Remember the other day I was trying to remember the word. It's called a chevron. There you go. So you can do a chevron, or you could do both sides like that, or just cut a diagonal on both sides. And that's kind of my new favorite little thing to do. Is that. I don't know why. I just think it looks cool. Just make sure they go the same way. It's got a couple little sparkles on it too. I mean, yeah, the sparkles from the blue. And then do this. And then we got to add a little bit of bling. And shimmer. We've got a shimmer. All right. So put a couple dimensionals on here. Man, I would really like some ice cream right now. I've been pretty good though with this intermittent fasting. So I don't eat after like 3 o'clock every day until the next day at breakfast. So I've been sticking with it, and I'm just gonna weigh myself probably tomorrow. It's been over a week. So hopefully I'm down a few pounds. So there's our thank you. And another thank you. Oops. And you could put birthdays on here or whatever you want. It's a pretty much general card you could use for anything. Or you could put your words on the inside if you don't want to cover anything up. All right, so then we're going to put a little bit of gems on here. So I've got the gold. These are like my favorite new thing. These red and green and gold and silver ones. So I put like 3 on each one. I did have one like in the center of that sunflower, but it's kind of covered by the ribbon. So I'm going to, oops, skip that on this one. Kind of missing some stuff here. Let me push this up. Where did it go? It's hiding down in there. It's got a delayed reaction. Like once you turn it, after about a minute, it starts coming up. Let me see if I can get this with the pointy thing. Here it comes. It's coming, it's coming. There we go. I'll put one on the words. There we go. And then do one. See, this one we can put one right in the center. And we'll put one right there. And one on the words here. I love that blue sparkle. I don't know if you can, I mean, speckles on there, like where I splattered it. Do one there. And one over here. Just makes it pop. I'm using all the gold. Well, I need one of just gold because I keep using all the gold ones. Let's put one right there and that one too. All right, so we're done with those. Now it's time for shimmer. So if you're new to my channel, this is the shimmer spray, that the reason we're all called shimmerettes. It's alcohol mixed with champagne shimmer paint. The link to buy it is in the description box below the video. Some people said it's sold out right now. There's 3 different links that I have down there, but they might all be sold out, but I'm sure they'll be getting some more in if they are. So just be patient, shake it up. I've got a little bead in there to help mix it up. And then you just spray it, and oh, it just makes it all sparkly. And I just love it. And it really makes the colors pop too. Look how dark it gets. See the difference? You can really see that shimmer. Once you put it on there, it makes your colors pop. Oh, love it. All right, so there we go. So now we've got our cards all done. And there's the original one. So, what do you think? You like that for tonight? I got so much trash here. Let me get it out of the way. Okay. All right, love the card. Need to watch replays. I missed a lot. Yeah, only some nights I get really hungry about 8 or 9 o'clock, and then I'm like, ugh, I just got to go to bed. If I'm at work, it's harder because then I'm sitting there and I know I have to be there till 10 o'clock. And, oh yeah, 156 watching. Hey, 72 likes. Everybody hit the like button. And don't forget to like, share, comment, all that good stuff. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. I would love to have you subscribe. And now I'm really jumping because I went from 10,000 just over a week ago, and it's already up to 10,350, I think. So I got a ton of subscribers this week. There's a Shimmer nail and spa near me, and you thought of us. Hey, Audrey. I didn't even see you on here. Hey, Sherry. You get used to not eating after a certain hour. I don't know. I really miss my ice cream like every night. All right. You're always hungry, Debbie Spicer. I know, me too. I'm hungry when I'm on a diet. Like if I'm not on a diet, I'm not always hungry. But if I'm on a diet, then I'm always hungry. Oh, thank you, Katrina. Yeah, I just like to eat too. I'm on that seafood diet. I see food and I eat it. Oh, Debbie, you want our cruise? Hopefully they'll lift that the vaccine mandate thing for it, because I never got vaccinated. But you can't go on a cruise unless you get vaccinated. But I think they're getting ready to get rid of that. So I tried the ice cream. Oh, Sherry, you tried the ice cream, the Tillamook ice cream. Yum. The peach one is so good. Yummy, yummy. Ice cream for breakfast. I could. But just a little bit, right? Because I tend to eat like half the container. Because it's hard when you're single, you know, you just take it out of the freezer and get a spoon and you just start eating. And then next thing you know, half of it's gone. Oh, Audrey, thank you. You're not going to have ice cream? I wouldn't even know if you had it because I can't see you. Let's see. Oh, Debbie, you haven't gotten one either. That's good. Yep. Beautiful cards. Never would have put those sets together. Oh, yeah. Think out of the box. Margaret, I keep seeing your name, and one of my best friends, her name is Michelle Burkett, and I keep seeing Burkett thinking it's her watching, but it's you. Maybe you're related to her. All right, you guys, thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to come back on Thursday night. We'll have another video Thursday night, and that will be the new card kit for next time. So I've got to come up with something good for a card kit. So give me an idea. Do you guys like the napkin cards for card kits? So, yep, a lot of people are saying no vaccine. What kind of kit would you like to have? If you're one of those that buys from me, you can make a suggestion, because I haven't decided what I'm going to do yet. I was thinking about doing another napkin card because I love those things, but it'll be something pretty easy, I think. But I love these cards. I hope you enjoyed them too. Thanks so much for joining me tonight, and y'all have a great couple of days until I see you again. Take care, everybody, and everybody can be a shimmerette. All you got to do is get some shimmer spray. All right, hugs to everybody. Bye-bye.